I want to show you guys some of my meal prep that I do because I found it's really helpful just for me to lay out my lunches and my breakfast all in one shot, and then I have it just to grab and go in the morning. So I have breakfast and lunch all ready for me. I don't have to spend a lot of time in the morning. So what I did was I took just some barley and I cooked that just on the stove, and I took some chicken thighs, as you can see some chicken over here, and I put that in an aluminum foil kind of pan that you can buy at the store, and I just like those because you can just kind of mix them up, and you don't have to wash them afterwards, so it's easy cleanup. But I use teriyaki sauce on that, and then I use these spices. So I got some garlic powder, I have some 21 seasoning salute, just a little bit of curry powder, and this Grill Mates Montreal steak, and I just poured that all over, and I put that in the oven on 380 for about an hour and 10 minutes, I would say. And then I took whatever sauce was kind of mixed up and on the bottom, and I poured that over just to give it a little bit more just a little bit more taste, and it just ties it all together because the chicken tastes like the sauce. And yeah, so I wanted to show you that, and let me show you breakfast. I like that I can just portion these out. So these are exactly 3 ounces, and I know what's in the food so I can track it better for Weight Watchers. And so I took these kind of baby potatoes and I roasted them. I just put them in another aluminum foil pan, just some olive oil, and I put some garlic powder, and I believe I put some of that Montreal steak seasoning that I showed with my lunch. And I also baked some eggs. So I've never actually done this, but I thought I'd try them out in the muffin tin. So I just literally just sprayed it with Pam, put 1 egg, and then I sprinkled a little bit of pumpkin pie spice, which is kind of like cinnamon and just like a Trader Joe's mix of pumpkin pie spice, and thought that would give it some interesting flavor. So I'm going to put all these together and put them in the fridge. Day 2 of Hanukkah. Day 3. Hello. So just got out of work. Surprise, surprise. So many of my little clips start out that way. But I am headed to Weight Watchers because it's Wednesday and this is my regular day. And I'm super excited because I heard they just came out with this new program with the Smart Points that's supposed to focus on more protein. So I guess the points are lower for higher protein things, and higher sugar means higher points. So I'm excited to learn about that. And I also saw that they have this new kind of social media type feature where it's kind of like Instagram within the Weight Watchers apps. Day 4. Hi YouTube, I have a heart on my eye. So I just got back from Weight Watchers and I'm just lounging on my couch, but I wanted to talk about the new plan that they rolled out. So it's the Beyond the Scale plan, and now Points Plus is Smart Points. And I don't know all the distinctions yet, so I haven't really had a full day where I'm using the new plan, but it essentially is very similar except for the fact that things are more points if they're higher in sugar, and they're less points if they're higher in protein. So they actually lowered a few things, and they upped a few things in terms of point value. And they did this thing where they separated out I forgot what the activity points are called now. It's like the fit points or something. So now you can't kind of earn more activity and then convert that into food. So, I mean, I'm open to change, and that's just, I think that's kind of a life thing for me where change is going to happen. You just have to accept that it's going to happen, and you can either freak out, you can stress about it, or you can just go with the flow and see what happens. And if something is not working for you, then try to switch something up. So I feel like the meeting was kind of divided into these people that were just like, oh, okay, there's new change and I'm excited for it and I'll see how it is, to people that were like, well, I don't even want to work out because then it's not as motivating to work out, which, but I don't know. I want to go with the flow. I want to try something different. I feel like it's time for a change for me in terms of the plan and seeing what works. Because if something doesn't work, you have to change it. And for me, the plan just, and this is nothing with really the plan. I mean, I was successful on the plan. The points plus plan, but I think it's nice to switch something up. I think it's exciting, and now I get to experience all these new things and explore it, so it gets me even more motivated. And what I do like is that they have this like Instagram feature where you can follow people and like their comments and like their posts and pictures. So I am Serendipitous 529 on there. So if you are also a Weight Watchers if you're also a Weight Watchers member, then feel free to follow me and explore other people. So I'd love to follow you guys. And I just really like taking this approach to not only the plan, but to life in general, because change is going to happen no matter what. Life will change. Something will change. Even if it's just the season, something is going to change. And you can either just stress about it and worry about it and not embrace it, or you can just go with it and embrace it and see where it takes you. And I feel like I grow more when things change. So I don't know, if you're a Weight Watchers member and you're kind of resistant to this plan, I mean, find what works for you. That's my biggest recommendation. But also just give it a shot. You know, this is the first week of this program. So I believe that, you know, they have scientists and they're working on things that are scientifically true about weight loss. And it does make sense. You know, they want to kind of encourage you to be eating more protein versus more sugar, which makes sense in terms of staying full and, you know, not spending your points where it's not really as healthy. So I feel like they're encouraging me to eat more healthy and really look at the food versus, you know, this is 2 points and like those Weight Watchers cookies. Like there's these chocolate chip cookies that are really good and they're 2 points plus. So I haven't had a chance to calculate how much they are in smart points, but I feel like they don't fill me up. They're just like a little thing for a sweet craving, and sometimes you need that. Sometimes it's okay to have like a sweet craving and treat yourself. I mean, that's the whole point of Weight Watchers. But it's also like, what can I eat instead that's a little healthier and might fill me up more and not like an impulse eat. Yeah. So those are kind of my 2 cents on that. I'm going to post my screen name down below. And by the way, I really appreciate you guys and all your support with Vlogmas and just my channel overall. I'm super excited to be back into filming videos and sharing them with you guys. So I'm super happy to be back here as Cutie Gingerbread. And I feel like I'll always be Cutie Gingerbread. I mean, this is always going to be part of my life in some way, where I just love interacting with you guys, and I just love posting videos for you guys. So thank you so much. I just wanted to say that. I mean, I really appreciate all the people I've met on here, because it's my little place on the internet where I can just talk about whatever I want and interact with you guys. And you guys are so sweet and kind that I just really wanted to say thank you. So onward with Vlogmas, and I will try to share more about my new experiences with this new program, kind of re-edit of the Weight Watchers program, and see where that takes me. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.